Okay, I want to tell you about this book. It's called Tortured for Christ, and the author is Richard Wormbrand. He's Romanian, and he was an atheist. He came to know Jesus as a young man, and then he became a pastor before the Nazis came in and communism overtook his country. Just for preaching the gospel, he became a prisoner, and those prisoners are tortured beyond belief, tortured just before death, and then dropped back into their cell, fed just enough, water just enough, so that they could regain some strength, so that they could be tortured again. I think he spent a total of 9 years in prison. He got out and then was immediately taken back. But it's also about the underground church. At that time, the underground church that he talked about was in Romania and the surrounding European countries. And he talked about how the communists literally just squelched everything about Jesus and love and hope. In fact, there was so much propaganda through the schools, through the government, through the media that absolutely renounced Christ, that said it was a myth, that said it was make-believe, that said there is no living God. And so the underground church developed. And he just reminded me, even today, all over the world, there are underground churches with underground pastors and people sharing the gospel in the most unusual and discreet ways. Back then, of course, they would, load up the tracts and they'd drop them maybe from the sky, from a balloon or something like that. And they had secret codes that they would speak in. It was just amazing. One of the things I remembered in the book is he said that, he said he just felt that it was such an honor to die for Christ that he was willing to just keep on preaching. Even while they were beating him, torturing him, doing horrible things to him, he would just keep talking about his Jesus. And he said, we had this deal. They beat us, we preached the gospel. We preached the gospel, they beat us. He said it was like we just had a deal. One of the most profound statements in the book, I love it and I'm never going to forget it. He said, God is truth. The Bible is the truth of the truth. Theology is the truth of the truth of the truth. I don't know. I just like the way that sounds. Your Lord and Savior are the only truth you need. Everything else in this world is either a lie or it's the truth twisted just a little bit to please your feelings. I just want to be very, very accurate about rating books. I'm going to give this 4 stars, 4.5 stars, because it's very, very good. But if you get 5 stars, it has to be absolutely epic. And while this was really, really good, and I recommend it, I'm going to give it 4.5 stars. Tortured for Christ. It will make you think. It will make you remember to pray for the underground church, all the people, and all the martyrs who have given their lives for the gospel. That's all.